We've had some rumbles of thunder as well as some gusty winds in spots. Right now, you're taking a live look over Crossville. They're dealing with some of that rain this morning. You can see those raindrops there on the camera. Let's show you Storm Tracker 6 radar because over the past hour, it has become more active, seeing some more widespread rain and some thunderstorms now creeping into portions of the valley. Over parts of Blount County, they've got some heavier rain, starting to see a few showers in Gatlinburg. Some showers also impacting Knoxville. And then let's zoom in here near La Follette, Wartburg, and near that Braytown area. We're keeping an eye on this thunderstorm as well, as it may produce some heavy downpours. Winds could gust up to about 50 miles per hour as well, and maybe some isolated small hail with this. At the moment, I haven't seen any hail or reports of that just yet. But something to keep in mind as we go throughout the rest of your day is that we're going to dodge thunderstorms all day, and some of those could be strong to severe as well. The bigger picture still shows plenty of moisture down to our south and west, so expect rounds of rain the next several hours. And then even until tonight, we are still dealing with rain. Temperatures currently sitting in the 60s. We're at a mild 61 at Fairfield Glade, 68 there downtown, and 62 in Maynardville. Part of the reason we've stayed so mild is also because of those strong winds. They continue to be elevated over the Smokies, a 40-mile-per-hour gust at Newfound Gap and a 46-mile-per-hour gust there in Hartford. We do have that high wind warning in effect until 4 p.m. this afternoon for the Smokies. Winds may gust up to 75 miles per hour over those higher peaks, but everyone gets in on strong winds today, even if you're not seeing thunderstorms. I mean, winds could get up to 40 miles per hour this afternoon for Knoxville, and those windy conditions likely continue into your Friday as well. Our severe weather risk for today is at a level 1 out of 5. It's not the most heightened severe weather risk. There is a slightly better risk further to our north. It's also what we call conditional. That means it's based on a couple factors. In order for us to see the chance for severe weather today, we've got to have some dry time, some breaks of sunshine, and many models are indicating this morning some more widespread coverage of rain. So that may limit our window for severe storms. Nonetheless, you still want to be prepared. Our biggest concerns are going to be heavy rainfall and wind damage. As a result of some of that heavy rain, we may deal with some downed trees and power outages, especially since the ground is saturated. Our risk for large hail is low, and the tornado risk today also low, but an isolated spin up always possible during this time of year. And I think today our greater risk would be for areas east. So keep that in mind as you go into the afternoon. The day planner shows that elevated rain chance at midday, and then about 60% coverage by 5 p.m. High temperatures getting generally into the 70s for most spots. The timeline forecast has done a pretty good job, but notice what happens at 8 o'clock this morning. Now it's tracking some widespread rain over portions of the Southern Valley. Then it brings us consistent downpours, maybe a few rumbles of thunder, but likely not severe by about 10:30 this morning. If we see this widespread steady rain, that is really going to limit our severe weather potential through at least lunchtime. Heading into the afternoon hours, 3 o'clock, those winds are so strong, and that's when we're tracking that threat for an isolated strong to severe storm, especially for areas east. The cold front starts to approach during the evening commute, and yes, it is still raining with some heavy downpours. 8 p.m. tonight, as that cold front swings through, winds will shift to be out of the west. Past sunset, we're not tracking severe weather, but hit or miss rain showers continue overnight, with actually a slim chance for a shower early Friday morning. Friday afternoon, there could be a stray thunderstorm that develops with some small hail, but overall Friday is going to be a lot quieter. Rainfall totals from this event ranging up to about 2 inches in spots. Of course, we may see some heavier totals if you get stuck with repeat thunderstorms over the same area, so make sure you're never driving through flooded roadways. Highs tomorrow are on the cooler side at about 58 in Sevierville and 61 at Fairfield Glade. The 7-day forecast shows that we'll dry things out for the weekend, more sun on Saturday, and then a nice warm up for the start of next week with highs in the low 80s.